Grove Street, home. At least it was before I f***ed everything up.
A neighborhood in the district of Ganton on the eastern part of Los Santos, and home of the notorious gang, the Families. But before the Families alliance, gangbanging would exist in Los Santos since the early 1900s. Orange Grove Street being one of the oldest African American gangs in the city, possibly forming during the 1920s, but would grow in crazy numbers during the 60s, and would spread through the Ganton Court projects, and would also include neighboring streets on the backside of Grove Street, home of Grove Street legends such as Barry Thorne and Mark Wayne.
Ain't that right, Big Ben? Hell yeah. Hell yeah what? Hell yeah, sir.
The Orange Grove Street gang would start off on Grove Street and would fly the color orange when they would be formed, sporting the Los Santos Rimmers basketball team's clothing such as jackets, hats, and jerseys, also referring to themselves as Groves or Grovers. In the mid-1900s, the gang would start selling PCP and committing grand theft autos around the city. But during the 1970s, they would start to form beef with a group of men from Jefferson, a small neighborhood in Los Santos, who would later be home of the Ballas street gang, another African American group within the city. The two groups would go to war for unknown reasons, but more than likely starting over turf. But this beef would become more intense during the crack epidemic. During the 1970s, the gang's presence would start to grow into other neighborhoods, forming the Families alliance sometime before the leadership of Sean Johnson, aka Sweet, becoming the Orange Grove Families, spreading into neighborhoods such as Temple, forming the Temple Drive Families, Playa del Seville and Willowfield, forming the Seville Boulevard Families, and would also own turf in the Santa Maria Beach area. While the Families alliance formed, at some time the Orange Grove Families would drop the orange from their name and would just go by the Grove Street Families under the leadership of Sean Johnson. This is where they would start to fly the bright green color that they would be known for today. Some members of the original set can be seen with OGF tattoos as well as OGF tags around the city. But each neighborhood under this alliance would have their own shade of green to display their hood's affiliation. The shade of the Grove Street Families would be lime green and would use the color in their tag reading Grove for Life, being the only tag without families displayed, showing that they put the Grove over their alliance. The shade of the Temple Drive Families would be dark green, mainly flying it throughout their tags reading Temple Drive Families. Seville Boulevard will fly a forest green and can be one of the first family sets under the alliance, due to them having an older member by the name of Emmett who would supply the Grove Street Families with their weapons.
So what kind of guns we working with now?
One time came through, raided the spot. We ain't got shit now.
Well, what you gonna do if the Ballas roll through? Throw shoes at them? Say, what happened to Emmett?
Emmett? Shit, gangs these days got Macs, AKs, and all kind of stuff. Emmett, on the other hand, ain't got shit.
Well, until we get that plug, we gotta deal with a cat that always been there for us.
Emmett, Seville Boulevard Families. We ain't too close these days, but nonetheless, I'll take you to see him. Get ourselves strapped up. Come on, man.
The Orange Grove Families gang will lose many members through war and addiction. Some of the fallen soldiers under the OGF gang are Tony, Big Devil, Little Devil, B-Dub, Little Weasel, Little Brian, Dope, Ryder, and Big Smoke. The Grove Street Families gang will go through many wars and disagreements with sets under them, but their stories will still live on throughout the younger members that will keep the Grove Street memory alive. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Los. I just want to say thank you for the support. We are blowing up fast, bro. So if you don't claim your OG pass right now, then you're a
Buster, straight buster.
So after this video, you will not be able to claim it. So hit that sub button right now before it's too late.
Buster, bastard.
This is your boy, LS Central. Check in, out.